At 88 years old, Morty Axelrod has been doing a hobby for over 65 years, and it's pretty impressive. Check it out.
I started building ship models back in 1952. It brings me into a different level of being. I get lost in it. The first model I built was the Bridge Cabot. It wasn't hard to make, actually, I remember it now. I made it harder to make by adding pieces of the ship that weren't in the plans. I do everything from kits because to do what they call scratch building is very, very difficult and unnecessarily time consuming. So I look in the catalogs, and the ones that look the most intricate and interesting within my level of ability are the ones that I choose. By following the plans, you're looking, if they're complicated, you have to look at them before you start building to get to understand what you're trying to accomplish. The ship, there are different kinds of models, different ways of putting things together. As an example, there are ships where an easy way to explain it is where the deck is one piece of wood. People just cut it out on a saw. The intricate ships, most of the ones that I build, the deck is one piece of wood and then strips of wood on top of that cut into certain dimensions that line up with each other and show that real decking like that, flooring in your home. These are all intricate decking because they're individual strips. And others are made at a factory where the strips are just put on by machines. Some of the things that are interesting from one ship model to the next is the detail itself, and each one is different. The overall ship model is different, so you have to adjust to what you're looking at. And as I say, it's a hobby that I guess it's almost like golf. When you get out there to play golf, you swing the clubs a certain way, but to get better, someone has to show you or teach you how to swing the club better. So you just don't go out there and swing. You learn how to do it more properly. That's why I could build so many ships in so many years, because it really was very intricate to look at the plans and understand what they really mean. I built a ship that was the largest in the collection, that was over 4 feet. I still have it, called the Amerigo Vespucci. And it was really very complicated to build, but it was very enjoyable. It's quite a showpiece. I've built probably 26, 28, maybe more ship models. After one is over, I get antsy to do another one. It's just that way. I really can't work anymore. I have physical problems. I have Parkinson's and other things, and so I really can't work anymore.
He has special problems and needs a hand with, and his medication every morning. I count out the pills and the vitamins. We take a lot of vitamins as well. I think that's why we're still here at 88 and 84. When he's in good health, he can spend most of the day up in his shipyard, as we call it, where he works. It's really a third bedroom of the house that's been turned into a shipyard where he does all his modeling.
I'm at the point where it's very difficult because it's very difficult to see the plans. My macular degeneration has really caught up with my eyesight, so it's even difficult to watch television for any length of time. I have to overcome it and figure it out or not. Each one of these is individually stripped. All of decking is individually stripped.
Right.
All the lifeboats are individually stripped.
This had to take how long? A year and a half? 2 years.
A couple of years, yeah.
Wow.
Living with Morty Axelrod is a trip and a half. We've been married 66 years, and we've kind of had our ups and downs. And I think that I really respect him as a terrific human being with a lot of talent. And he's been a terrific father and a wonderful person who has done many interesting jobs and opened businesses that he had no prior experience and did very well. And he kept us as a family well provided for.
This is for me. I don't have to prove anything to anybody.
Oh, by the way, when we first met, it was at a friend's high school graduation party. And when I met him, he came in with two other friends, and he immediately started talking to me, and I thought, who is this crazy person? But it's funny, after the party, I went out with one of his friends. We went out dancing.
You don't have any more questions, I hope.